And that's for the piggies in every US city thinking a seat in the back row is Porsche because of European history. They miss seeing the monocle though, so I be in the front row on days I'm making dough. All alone, in the zone, on the phone, until the trailers go off the screen, along with all those production companies that never did a thing for me.
Body horror films haven't been able to get out of the shadow of Stephen King's Thinner since it was adapted to the big screen in 1996. And films that focus on the abomination of age-defying techniques like The Substance aren't included in this category, because changing one's looks because of obesity can be life-saving. Whereas body modifications for strictly looks-maxing purposes only maximizes the decline of life expectancy, just this time under the knife. Natalie Erica James rides two topics that seem more like exploiting niche consumer bases than actually making a movie for them: the obese that would love to be considered body positive, and lesbians. This movie finds more excuses to make fun of the obese than to actually sympathize for them, and though the lesbian sex scenes are kinky, the sexual fantasies rely too much on the gross-out body horror to be fully attractive, flipping the idea of a lesbian relationship into something repulsive. Midori Francis, when not in the fat suit, has the potential to be a big name on future marquees, but in no way will this be considered her breakout role. A film where the whole budget is blown on just one real horror scene of an open cadaver, Saccharine is not the summit for Francis, but is a sizable enough stepping stone. I find it annoying that Francis in most scenes resembles an androgyne as much as I despise the little digs at her on-screen mother with her traditional role, though Erica James had used those scenes as a double-edged sword against colonial patriarchy, so in that regard, I am a little torn. But I am not confused on my stance as to why Saccharine annoyed me more than it terrified me. The double standards of lesbian relationships in regards to workplace efficacy, Francis's character wants to lose weight to get with her personal trainer, and the stereotypes for Asians, slanted eye pulls, they're all biochemical engineers or something as model minorities, the bowl cut bangs Francis rocks as soon as she loses the fat suit, and Asian immigrant women settling for fat caucasoid males for a ticket out of Asia. Saccharine looks more like body shaming and Asian exploitation than anything actually helpful to these niche communities in an effort to tell their stories. Taking a look at Erica James, it looks like she put out this film in an effort to humiliate herself since her main character closely mirrors her. But what the new school of filmmakers have to understand is that moviegoers come to the movies to see a movie. There's a reason why BDSM clubs are underground.
Pop your popcorn, that's for the piggies in every US city thinking a seat in the back row is Porsche because of European history. They miss seeing the monocle though, so I be in the front row on days I'm making dough. All alone, in the zone, on the phone, until the trailers go off the screen, along with all those production companies that never did a thing for me.